Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Slope Podcast. This is your weekly podcast on the Sakamichi series idol group. That's going to be Nogizaka46, formerly Keyakizaka46.
There's still
Hinatazaka46. Hinatazaka46 and Yoshimoto-zaka46. We'll talk a little bit more about that intro later, but it's season 2, episode 28. I'm one of your hosts. I'm Jimmy, aka Swole Taku, and I'm joined as always by my friends and my fellow hosts. We got Boy Kun and Josh, Mr. Josh Box.
No, when you said former Keyakizaka, you meant Hinatazaka, right?
Yes, he totally meant former Hiragana Keyakizaka.
Yes, let's just all pretend that we don't know why our last podcast got disliked into oblivion.
That's because Josh clickbaited it when it was obviously not.
Dude, I saw the title. I was just like, bruh.
Well, I mean, it's true, right? We did talk about the announcement of that live.
No, I'm not going to lie. I was like, that is the worst thing Josh has ever done on this podcast.
I could have made it worse. I showed in Discord. I could have made it worse.
What we should have done was just made another video, but I'm too busy playing Ghost of Tsushima, being a fucking samurai and shit. But hey,
dude, I'm living vicariously through Boy. Every time we talk lately, I've been like, so how's Ghost of Tsushima, boy?
Yeah, man. The flowers are so nice when you ride your horse across the fields and shit. But anyway, yeah, things happen like they usually do right after we do the podcast. So it had to wait until today.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get into that.
So everyone who disliked the last week's episode, I hope you're back here today watching this one.
You like this video, am I right?
But anyway.
I have something.
Sure.
You know how Nogizaka46 member Hori Miona was in a movie not too long ago?
Yes.
Hot Gimmick. So I watched a YouTube review of that movie, and man, it looks so bad.
Really?
Looks terrible, dude. All right, and like
what did they say?
Disclaimer: I didn't watch the actual movie, right? I'm basing this off a review. So before people get too heated at us and come out here, like, this isn't my review of the movie. This is just me talking about the things I saw. I thought it was gonna be a lot of the kind of like the tropes of a lot of like old school shoujo manga and like romance dramas, right? Like rich dudes, poor girl who's hardworking and earnest and stuff like that. And it kind of is, but it's like times 1,000 in the worst directions. So the premise is Hori Miona's character is going with her little sister to get a pregnancy test because her little sister thinks she might be pregnant, right? And then they get in a fight. The little sister throws the pregnancy test, and this dude who lives in the same building, the main guy, catches it, and he basically uses it to blackmail her. He's like, "Oh, if you don't be my slave, I'm gonna tell everyone in school that you're a fucking slut, dude."
Wait, what?
I think I remember that from the manga. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like all right, I gotta keep this succinct because we got a lot to talk about. But this movie is so bad. First of all, the dude is like written like a straight up incel, dude. Like the stuff he says to her is just like, "Oh, how dare you talk to another guy? You're such a whore, you slut." I'm like, who decided to make this the main guy, dude? And he kind of looks like greasy incel too, which just makes me even like him even less, dude. Like he makes this expression the entire time, and like I feel bad because it's not the actor's fault that he looks that way. I'm sure he's a nice guy in real life, but he has such a punchable face. When every time he's like, "Oh, you fucking slut," I'm like, And then Hori Miona's character is just as bad because she just apologizes when he says things like that. I'm like, "Oh, girl, grow a spine." I'm hoping that Hori Miona is reading that script every day, just like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Well, there you go. I guess don't watch that movie, even if you are a Hori Miona OC like Jimmy is.
I wonder what happens if you look at like a Japanese YouTuber review that movie instead and see like the parallels.
I'm sorely disappointed as a Hori Miona because it's on Netflix. I was like, oh, give it a watch, dude.
Go watch
it's a big yikes, dude.
Hana Yori Dango instead. It's better.
Yeah. It's that.
There's many versions, but my favorite is the Japanese one. So, anyway,
but yeah, that's my that's my in my how I've been. How have you guys been?
I've been a samurai all day, every day, looking at the pretty flowers.
So you're posting like little Twitter clips
when I
petting foxes,
ride my horse. There's like these areas where you can duel another samurai, and it's like the coolest thing I've come across yet. Because it's like a one-on-one duel. You know, like in Sekiro when you fight Genichiro, Jimmy, and you're like, you know, parrying
like,
and deflecting each other. Yeah, it's like that.
Yeah. Ooh,
it's pretty dope.
Like, Jimmy has my PS4 now.
I know. No, I'm like legit. I've already talked to a friend. I'm probably gonna borrow his PS4, buy the game, play it, and then as a payment for renting his PS4, I'm like, all right, you can have the game now. I got what I needed.
There you go.
Because I was like, it's probably gonna, like, let's be real, it's probably gonna come out on PS5. So I was like, maybe I'll just wait. But just seeing everything and like everyone on YouTube and Twitter, I'm just like,
maybe that PC port to make everything look much better.
Ooh.
I know. Give me that 120 frames per second.
Because honestly, on PS4, it's like it looks really nice, but there are parts where it's like, you know, the processing power of a PS4 is like isn't that.
It's limiting, right?
Yeah, it's limiting like what it could be. Anyway, that's all. That is it.
Nothing for me. Just doing summer school still and editing and learning Japanese. That's all.
All right.
I know, Josh. I
there's something
Thank you.
from you that we can have today, and it's the comment of the week. What is it?
Ooh.
All right. This one is from our recent video that we released this week, which is our album discussion on Yanakoto Sotomute's Humoresques.
I knew it was going to be this comment. I'm like, we got one comment in this video, and Josh is going to pick it. Go ahead, Josh.
All right. What is the comment?
All right. This is from Sway Daro.
Thanks for the comment.
And they say, I swear, some of the best content on this channel always has the least views. Sad face. I know Slowcove is an idol-centric channel, but maybe you guys could cover something more popular every now and then from artists like Kenshi Yonezu or Reol or Utada Hikaru, just to pull in those numbers. What do you guys think about that?
I can see where he's coming from.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know.
I mean, I think that's kind of something we did discuss, is that we want to kind of keep this channel idol focused, right? Because it'll be easy to kind of deviate. Maybe in the rare instance there's something tangentially idol that we're all into. Might be down. But I mean, I feel like right now there's already so many other idol groups that we haven't discussed yet that could use a little bit of shift, that like a focus that maybe, you know, like, I mean, obviously Kenshi Yonezu may give us some views, but we're not helping him out anything, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because the people we talk about is not like the biggest names, right? Kind of like what this comment says. It's like we're idol-centric, but again, to get those views, we need to talk about bigger groups. But I feel like we don't do it for like if we wanted to, we could just do like a whole like, hey, let's go to the 7-Eleven in America compared to the one in Japan or something, or make like a hey, here little Tokyo vlog or something, or just something like more Japan based, make it bigger. But then I feel like we're really centered into the idol world. I want to focus on that and help spread it around.
Yeah, I mean, that could be something you can argue for like the future or whatever. But I guess as of now, you know, this is our thing, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, we need to establish it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't there's nothing set in stone. But for right now, I think our focus is on the idols, right?
Yes, but thank you for the comment. If you want Josh to pick yours, leave one. Maybe.
I do agree with the first sentiment. I feel like some of our best videos gets the least amount of views. Like the Kamiya Emika video. Oh my god. How many times must I beg you guys to watch it, dude?
Instead, we got a clickbait titled one that had a lot of views.
Jimmy, I told you, you're available to remake the thumbnail for that video anytime you want.
Anyway,
I'm good, dude. Anyways,
that
we
is,
got a lot to cover, so shall we get
yeah, there's quite a
into
few
the-
to talk about. I'm gonna run through a few of these real quick. What's going on in Sakamichi series? We got the Shilling Corner a little bit. It's worth covering, I suppose. We touched on this before. Keyaki and Hinata are doing a joint Lawson campaign. It starts this coming next week. Anyway, they have released a lot of the goods that you can buy at a Lawson, I guess. So we can't buy this shit. But hey,
Yeah.
I would like to feature some of these things. There's like, little keychains and like clocks and like
Yeah, it's like little
smartphone stands and bags and slippers and all that fun shit. There's also a thing with their puzzle game Keyaki no Kiseki. Yeah, you're gonna have to like find somebody to buy these for you, because I think you got to go to these like boxes.
Like, they go to the physical location, right?
Yeah, and pick these up. But
we can't just go to the Vons down the street from where I live.
Unfortunately,
Can
no
go to
affiliate.
Walgreens. Try to buy
the
AMPM.
Keyakizaka stuff.
Yeah, but this is like one of your last few chances to get Keyakizaka branded merch.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, go check it out.
Oh god, that's right.
Anyway, let's get into current events. So we usually go starting from Yoshimoto-zaka down to Nogi stuff. Not a lot of Yoshimoto stuff. So we're gonna go to Hinata. Hooray! Hinatazaka46 also holding an online concert, but theirs is called Yes with You.
With you.
Oh no.
Just like Keyaki's last week, theirs was called But with You. Hinata's a much more enthusiastic Yes.
Yes. But
Yes.
with you.
Because they know they don't have any crazy impending announcements at the end of it.
No, they do not. But it's going to be July 31st. And I assume it's going to be similar to the Keyaki one, where you can buy the ticket, watch it through like Rakuten or whatever. Those of us who watched the Keyaki one knows how it goes, right? They also made an announcement.
Jimmy, it's too early.
Yeah, they made an announcement that they are continuing their kind of postponed arena tour. So it's going to resume in October, all the way through the end of November. The arena tour was supposed to be like April, May. So
Okay, I remember that, yeah.
they're getting back at it. Japan is still getting a lot of cases, but they're like, whatever. I don't
We
give
have
a
more
damn.
than ever now.
Yeah, right.
All right, it's too late now.
You know,
The economy's going to crash if we don't do something.
October seems to be the month where a lot of activities are gonna take place. But
I'm sure it's like tentative, right?
yeah, they're probably
Barring any kind of it, yeah.
depending
Keep
on
an
what
eye on the
happens in the
situation.
next couple months. They did also release the tour goods, the arena tour goods. We got like a bus, and got like a
Interesting.
baseball shirt. That's pretty cool. Some
If you wear that here, people are like, oh, is that the Magic School Bus?
yeah, you know,
Where's Miss Frizzle?
there's a license plate. That's all right. Got a
The
little
the
bag.
baseball shirt's a pretty good reference.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, okay, Hinatazaka baseball shirt. But there's like, if you watch the show, they always end up talking about baseball. Even though none of the members are particularly into baseball.
Yeah.
Except the one newer third gen girl. I think she's really the only one who
Yeah.
who's into
Oh, okay.
baseball, right? But yeah, it's a pretty decent design. HNZ makes me think it's a freaking flu virus, man.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking like some game like based on like virus.
But yeah, that's all the Hinata stuff for the week. Their members are always appearing on TV shows now. So but
Yeah,
as
like
far as
I
like
know Mipan is always on that on Zip.
yeah, making her look stupid, man. Jimmy, did you watch that shit, dude? They were
I
so like that segment. They feature things, right? Like, and so I think this week's was like the slippers, like from Vietnam or whatever. And they're like, "Hi, Mipan, do you know where Vietnam is?" And like they give her a map, and she points to like South America.
Yeah.
It's over, dude.
it's my girl, dude.
Which pointed to Africa, saying that Rome is here.
Yeah. So I don't know how you feel about that, friend James.
I feel a little snubbed, a little slighted, but it's all right. It is what it is.
It
I'll
is what
continue
it is.
to support her. Hope she does better in the future.
There you go. Unfortunate. I support Mipan. She's my number 2, man. In Hinata, that is. Anyway, yeah. That's it. That's all the Hinata stuff. Let's talk about Keyakizaka. They announced a lot of stuff right after we did our podcast last week. And so,
Yes.
yeah, as mentioned before, they did their concert. What was that? Online live, but with you.
You.
But with you. And then they were like,
Oh, he's getting in the mood. I see him over there.
yeah, they were like
looking
at
side-eyed.
the when they initially made that announcement, they were like, "Oh, we have a special message for everyone at the end." And then us over here, we're like, "Oh, it's probably just gonna be like some stupid shit. Like they're just gonna
It's gonna
release
be like a
some
new documentary or something, or like some new
documentary release date. I don't know, whatever, dumb." And then they're like, "Nope, we're disbanded." Whoops. So Keyakizaka will disband in October and restart activities under a new name. They also announced that they are releasing their last single August 21st. It's Dare ga Sono Kane o Narasu no ka. That's the same song that we've been wanting. It was featured in the Aeon card commercials. And so, yeah, that's the song I was pretty hyped for.
Yeah.
The song sounds great. The song sounds great, but it's just their performance of it was really lackluster, in my opinion.
But
dude, it was pretty rough, huh? Did you guys watch it from
the concert? Yeah, understandable though.
Yeah.
They just like dropped this huge announcement, so everyone's just kind of like half in tears doing this song.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, I was gonna say, I think maybe I was thinking that it might have been just due to like probably they're not practicing together as much as they were before because of the situation,
that too.
right? Because it felt very disconnected, right? And
it is a new song after all.
Yeah.
I think I might have been too distracted by the announcement. Like we were on the Discord while it was happening. We were like all talking about it, so I think I was a little distracted from it.
I didn't watch it live, and so
Same.
yeah, I came into it after like they made the announcement and everything. So but yeah, quickly about the song though, it has no center, even though like Pon was in the performance. The song technically doesn't have a center, so Keyaki was never a Techi less center, I guess. It was always been Techi, right? And so
so can we say from this that truly Keyakizaka was Techi?
yeah, this kind of
It's kind of safe to say now. Yeah, exactly. I think disappointing is like the strongest word that I have. Like immediately when I read the news, that was what came to mind.
I'm like half and half. Obviously, like I really like Keyakizaka, right? And so I said last week, right, that I was really hoping for them to really grow out of this and be like, you know what, fuck Techizaka, we can be better than that shit. And then so like from now on, like we have all these new members who are really good, and then so we're just gonna get better than what we used to be. But now, like I guess a lot of the members felt a certain way about this whole thing. There was that like series of tweets that Oda Nana made, which I don't know, made me kind of think that it was more than just like the management doing stuff, or there must have been something like internally that the members felt like they can continue as this or something.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I'm kind of looking forward to what they're gonna be in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Just kind of like leave this all behind at the same time, you know.
I'll always look forward to like what they're doing because, like we talked about it before, it's like you support the group, like the girls, right, like the members, right, and so as long as it's those members, of course, I'm gonna be like a fan. I'm gonna support what they're doing, but like I think the biggest disappointment, and Boy kind of touched on it, is just that like not only did they like not prove that they could be past like this whole Techizaka image, that they could be more than just like Techi and friends. They didn't even bother to try,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Is
maybe
what,
they
like-
did. It just I don't know. Like we'll never know, right? Like,
Well, I mean, like okay, so they're gonna have this one last single as a group before they like what is it reform, right? It's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Granted, I get it. Like we had like the coronavirus and everything like that. They that probably put a big hamper on things, but I just feel like to have Techi leave and then not do anything, and then now you're disbanding to me is like what kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. Like I
Same.
wish they actually returned and did some more activity first before they like made the decision,
Yeah,
and that's just
try it
personal.
out or anything.
Yeah,
no, I feel it's
like it.
Yeah.
this is like
Mm-hmm.
so different from Hiragana, Keyaki, and Hinata, right? Like Hinata didn't
Because
know,
that felt
right? They were
like a clean break,
surprised.
right?
Yeah.
It's like Hinata wanted to be their own thing. And
Yeah.
so-
They felt like they were just like underlings and like
Yeah.
kind of like maybe how Keyakizaka felt that Techi was just the image. Maybe Hiragana felt
yeah.
that Keyakizaka was the
Like
image,
this-
and they were like,
to me,
Mhm.
like Keyaki's is like it feels like regretful, right? It's like, damn, we like, if it feels like they didn't want to like keep going as Keyaki, so like they'd rather do this instead. So it doesn't feel like they won over anything, you know.
mm,
So yeah, I guess as a fan, I'm like kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I'm supportive. I want to look forward to what they're gonna do in the future.
yeah, for sure.
I
Yeah,
think
because we all like speculated like different centers, right?
Yeah,
Since like it was before coronavirus even happened. It's like we've been like speculating who's gonna be the next person, when is the next single gonna come
Yeah.
out.
we made
We're
a
always
video
just waiting and waiting.
yeah, it's almost like we had a video about that or something.
Uh-huh.
about that. So
Yeah.
it's
So can we say that it's not 21 minus 1 equals 0? It's 21 minus Techi equals 0?
yeah.
I mean, that's what the one kind of already was, right? Because that whole
Uh-huh.
joke,
The
that
one
whole
was-
thing became a thing
or-
when Techi got injured.
Mhm.
So it's always been that case,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah.
But I think they mentioned it, right? Like without, we don't want to perform without everyone there or something in the beginning.
Yeah, I think in the end that was I feel like that was one of the things that like kind of contributed to their downfall, I guess. Like
That they were so set on being,
yeah, the members themselves too, I guess. I feel like they had that same feeling too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like we are all for one kind of thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, maybe just speculating, like when they added second gen, it started falling apart, right? Like maybe some of the members still felt that they are 21 or whatever.
And I think a lot of the fans said that too. Like they were like at least I saw that, like there were a couple of people like saying, "Oh no, only first gen's Keyakizaka," which just like that's not how idol groups work.
Yeah,
that's just like, I don't know, it's really toxic because it's like, well, what are the new members supposed to do then, if that's the case? If you're not going to allow anyone besides first gen to prove themselves,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah. But
And then
who
conversely, not
knows?
to say that this is the case, but what if, like why does first gen get the pass on being the true faces of the group when there might be varying levels of effort being put in, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Yeah, I
Like
just
this
keep
whole
going back
fixation
to
on okay.
I just keep going back to the Oranana tweets where
Mm-hmm.
it felt like the group started crumbling like 2 years ago. And then-
Yeah, like when everyone started like kind of leaving, right? Like
yeah.
first it was Imaizumi, then Shida, then
Well, Yonatani was first, but I feel like that was like
Yonatani, yeah,
everyone was cool with that, right? Because
Yeah,
I think from jump we all kind of had to feel like, okay, she just wasn't big on being an idol, right? She tried it, wasn't really
Mhm.
her thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to school, guys. It's like, okay, cool. Yone-san, like I don't I think we were sad, but we weren't super sad about it, right? We don't want to super broken up. We were just happy
Mhm.
for her.
Yeah, and
But
it
then
shows that like Yone is like just completely gone from entertainment, right? She's not like she has
Mhm.
nothing to do with any like of this stuff anymore. But if you look at the other members who graduated, they're still around,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it's like
So
makes you it like it just leaves you a lot of questions, right, as fans. But I mean,
yeah,
Mhm.
which
I don't know,
sucks,
like
right?
what can we
Like,
do? All we can do really do is speculate, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like I don't know. It's for me as a fan, I guess it's like really it's like a frustrating position to be in. Just kind of like following them from jump and kind of
mhm.
having your own expectations, and like kind of like your wants for the group and like things that they can do and accomplish, right? And it
Yeah.
just to me this whole thing feels like premature, but I don't like you said
Mhm.
there could be a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we don't know
Mhm.
about. Um, I didn't see the Oda Nana tweet, so I can't really speak on that. But I mean, if it's like what the members decided themselves to and things like that, then like
Yeah.
like what can we do but support them, right? If we truly are fans of the members, it just
Mhm.
to me it just feels very premature. But
Same.
Mhm.
Same. It's kind of regretful and like kind of frustrating to think of it. But then at the same time, they're just gonna continue and be another group. So I guess that's cool.
Yeah,
Uh,
and I don't think this is like a whole image change or anything. I think this is like
no, I
just
don't
like
think so
Hiragana
either.
to Hinata.
Um, to me, it's just the name. Since I've been following them from the beginning, it's like I guess mostly it's like why couldn't they just continue as Keyakizaka and
mm-hmm.
kind of like get over all of this? Like
Mhm.
why is there the
Mm-hmm.
need to
Yeah, it's like
they even said disband. They're not gonna like just gonna change their name. So like they're completely like dropping this whole like Keyakizaka thing,
this.
even though like
Yeah.
Sugai said they're still gonna perform Keyaki songs. So that's kind of weird, whatever.
So it's
But
just
Mm-hmm.
kind of
like
like okay, just by name.
like when I initially heard the news, I was like that meme, that black girl, like
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Hmm.
Like I don't know. I remember reading tweets about people saying like, oh well, maybe this is a chance for them to like be able to try different concepts and like they could have done that as Keyakizaka. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like there was no reason why they had like. I feel like people always neglect the B sides, and granted we kind of do too, but like, like the B sides are all over the place, right? In a good way. Like they're
Mhm.
so varied, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Obviously I really like the emo edgy B sides, but that's because that's me. That's the stuff I like, But like,
Mhm.
we had like what is it? The Pon and Habu duet,
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
right? Bathroom Travel. Oh my
Yeah.
God, bless. There's a song called Bathroom Travel, performed by angsty emo group Keyakizaka, right?
Gomen at Christmas,
Yeah, all the Alzora Tomeri stuff, dude. Like
Mhm.
they've been doing different concepts,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I don't know.
It's
I feel like
right.
yeah,
It's
I
really
just
weird, like that
mm,
they specifically said that they are disbanding.
Mhm.
At least that's what Tsugai said in the concert, right?
mm-hmm.
The
Uh-huh.
announcement. Why can't
Like
they
why
just?
that phrasing,
Oh, we're
right? Yeah.
changing. Yeah,
Mhm.
like Hinata was just like,
Mhm.
yeah, we're changing your name, right?
Mhm. You're a Hogan group now.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yeah, I
why
wonder if that's gonna
disband?
be an opportunity for some girls to what is it, end their contracts or whatever.
No, yeah,
You
there's
know.
no
Mhm.
doubt that I really think a few more are gonna leave before they become a different group or they change their name
Mm-hmm.
to
Oh, interesting.
a different name or whatever.
Hmm. Maybe they just don't want to be confined to the name because maybe when people think Keyakizaka, they think a certain image and this and that and this,
Yeah, it's because I think
and they
it's
just want to like get out
everyone
of it.
thinks it's Techizaka. That's why it's
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where they fucked up, right? But why
Uh-huh.
can't they just keep going and put another face out there or more than one face out there? And
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's
Well,
what
it's the same thing what other idol
am,
groups
like,
go through, right? They have to like
frustrated with.
adapt and then change the face.
Yeah, but I guess they couldn't. I don't know. They felt a certain way that
Uh-huh.
they couldn't continue as they are. But
Mhm. Yeah.
it is
And
what
again,
it
there's no
is.
like
What are you
finger
gonna
pointing.
do?
There's no finger pointing at like it was management, it was the members. It's like
No.
imagine it's like a whole mix of everything.
Yeah, of course. course.
Yeah, like I know none of us were in the conversation. It's kind of dumb for us as fans to be like, oh, it's this person's fault or this person's. You know, like we don't know, man. You know, like talk about what you do know. Like I mean, all I can say is like, yeah, I'm disappointed and frustrated. That's my own feelings, right? I'm not gonna say that it's so and so's fault or anything.
Yeah, we're not like psychology experts, or we're not like experts in whatever field. We're just like fellow fans who are just like talking about it and making our own thoughts and process of it.
So as I guess we don't know when they're gonna be reborn, right? They have their last,
like Phoenix out of the ashes.
Yeah, they have their last concert scheduled in October sometime. There's not even like a set date for that, right? In the announcement, they just said October sometime. But people immediately started looking and found like what's that URL, whatever registrations or whatever.
Oh yeah.
There's I saw a tweet where it said Sakurazaka was signed to SMEJ, Sony Music Entertainment Japan. That's the only one I've seen. To be honest,
they bought that one like the beginning of the year, right? Or last year, beginning of last year.
Something like that. I don't know. I don't remember like the details, but like I don't like that name.
Yeah, it sounds like a little like
it sounds so plain.
I don't know, generic.
Yeah. Like Sakura is a very like broad.
That sounds like it fits,
especially in Japan.
more.
You know.
Yeah.
You know, like it's so. It's like it's Japan. You know, Sakura. Ooh, yay! You know. It's just maybe Chat was saying it might have been what they were thinking of for Hinata at the time. So but yeah,
let's get Torizaka back.
Are we gonna go back to Torizaka?
Let's
do fucking.
Oh, what if they do the reversal on us, dude? They go back to Torizaka with the black logo color, and it's like even more hard and edgy.
Even more emo.
Oh no.
They just go all in.
It's full on My Chemical Romance covers, dude.
Maybe they go with Naruto-zaka, dude. Hinata's husband.
Ooh.
So their logo is like, orange and
I like it, dude.
We got a family, dude. Family.
Yeah, dude. They'll make two collaboration songs. One's gonna be called Boruto, and the other one's gonna be called Himawari, dude.
There you go. See? Damn. Himawari. See, that's perfect, dude. So good.
I don't understand these references.
That's why I make them every time, Josh. That's why I make them every time.
Jimmy is the old person of the group making references for the older audiences.
Sasuke-zaka.
Nah, dude, you're just a lame for not knowing Naruto, dude.
Yeah, man. Come on, dude. What?
But we made One Piece references. You'd get them.
Yeah, that would.
So it's not a date thing, Josh. I don't know why you keep making.
Because Luffy doesn't have a wife, dude. We can't do Luffy-zaka. Come on, man.
All right, what about Ichigo-zaka, dude?
Ooh, there you go.
Mankai-zaka, dude. Why is it all Shonen Jump?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about the song. Well, it's not out until next month, but they have been performing it. We talked about the performance at the concert. It was kind of rough, but
but can I say the concert itself was pretty good?
Okay, let's talk about the concert because that shit was pretty sick.
Yeah.
They I don't know. It was like at a convention area, right? Like it's a really big space. They did. Let me bring up the set list real quick. They did 11 songs.
11.
But full version. So we don't do Nogizaka type half songs over here. So yeah, you got like Eccentric and Nobody, Garasoware, Hiraishin, Risa centered Hiraishin. So I appreciated that. Thank you, Keyakizaka. And then in the middle or like in between songs, they would they had like their fan club members on a Zoom call. right?
The "but with you" part, right?
That was the "but with you" part. And then,
Which I say was pretty janky.
it was. I mean, you had like a bunch of people trying to connect at the same time.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
a little jank is charming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. That's we're talking about Japanese idols. That's jank is a big part of it, you know. But yeah, they'd be like, "Hey, is this person here?" And they're like looking at the screen, like the guy's like waving, like, "Hey, I'm over here," you know. But I thought it was nice.
You can't
When
spell JPop and jank without a J, right?
Oh shit!
You really worked that one in, Josh.
I want to say early, but the voice started talking.
Okay.
I was gonna say, when are they gonna get a Zoom call with the Slow Podcast, dude?
Oh,
there was the guy who was like, "What kind of haircut should I get?" You know, like, you get a 2-block. All right.
Word. All right, I'll tell the barber, dude.
He's like, I will. But anyway, any like highlights from the concert, you guys?
Can we give a round of applause to the camera work and the director?
Hell yeah, dude! It was excellent, especially during Garasu Oware. I really noticed that shit. You know, when they're like running or like they're doing, it's like the music video almost, right? And like the camera is just like tracking backwards. It's really cool. Yeah, a lot of the camera work was really nice.
Yeah, even like the transitions they did. Like there was one where they like went into a picture frame, and the picture frame revealed that it was actually the video frame.
Ooh,
I was like,
yeah, man.
And then like the things they constructed where it's like it's sloped, but then like the camera sloped with it, so then it looks like they're just like standing and everything's leaning.
Yeah, a lot of little details. They did some really good stuff. There are like multiple sets, right?
Yeah.
Like during student dance, there was like the classrooms and stuff, right? And then there was like the algebra equation on the board that Koike writes, and if you solve it, it's 46.
It's
like an antiderivative. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Of course, but yeah, I mean, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's a cool concert to check out for sure.
Yeah,
it's very grungy. I like the industrial kind of like setup, right?
Yeah, it's very Keyakizaka, you know.
Yeah.
So worth checking out.
For sure.
It's quite different, right? Because there's no crowd.
Yeah, but that's a good thing about it, that like they can just fully concentrate on performance, and also the camera people can focus on just them.
Yeah.
So I feel like all the effort goes into like the performance.
Yeah. So it's a good one. It's a good one. Go check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
God, what?
Recommend it.
So I'm like watching the concert. I'm skimming through it as we're talking about it, and it's just making me more and more annoyed about their announcement.
Why? Because you see the potential in the centers?
Yeah, dude. Or not even the pictures in the centers. It's just like, dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, I just love the way they are right now. Why do we have to do this? You know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
But, you know, it is what it is. Just gonna have to accept it, man.
Yeah, no way around it.
Don't you dare change around me.
I actually really like the opening. Or like the doors open, right? And it's like the overture, right? And it's like flashing all their names, and they're like all standing there and stuff. And then like it opens and they walk through. I thought that was cool. Because no one had an idea of how the stage would have looked, right? So they all just like walk through and like walk over, and it's like, oh shit, it's a really big space, right?
Yeah.
And then like the way the concert closes and like the camera goes back, and then the thing closes again. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
very well thought out.
It's very, very nice.
They had a year and a half to think about it.
Yeah, you know.
Someone clip the Hiraishin, dude, and just post that. Post in the Discord, please.
Oh, the water.
The Koike Center song was pretty good too.
Koike did Ambivalent, which I thought was really interesting. That like really changed the mood of the song.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
There's a nice little twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
But
all right, is there anything else to talk about? Keyakizaka?
no, that's it. Just wait. Well, I guess the
Just
song.
how sad I am.
Yeah, we'll talk about the song maybe more later when the actual.
Yeah, let's we usually wait for like a full what is it, studio version to come out.
Yeah. Who knows if this is gonna get a music video or not? So.
I know they had one filmed, but a lot of those members that were there aren't there anymore. Maybe they could do something cool with like new footage mixed with that footage. I don't know.
Yeah.
But we never seen some of the other footage that was filmed before, so I kind of doubt it. But we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. They also might try to do something more special since it's their last.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of name they're gonna be. Oh God.
Let's go for Hiragana Hinatazaka.
Here we go.
Just
The
make it a
new
whole
undergroup
loop.
for Hinatazaka 46.
Oh no!
Outrage, dude.
You guys got any more of that new singles?
God damn. Anyway, let's move on from Keyakizaka and go to Nogi's stuff. Nogizaka also releasing a new single. It's called Route 246. It's gonna be released when is it? July 24th. Wow, that's very soon.
Yeah,
This
that's like in 3 days.
kind of came out of
Our
nowhere.
time.
So I think it aired on ANN already. If someone wants to go find a radio rip real quick,
Yeah, but we usually look
let
at
us
music
know.
videos. We usually, yeah.
And so
I'll save it for a studio version.
They're also gonna
because
perform
sometimes
it.
you hear wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna perform it on Music Station on the 24th, this coming Friday. It's gonna be a 3-hour Music Station special. Okay, it has not aired. ANN is tomorrow. Good looking. But initially when it was released, the big news was that TK produced the song, Komuro Tetsuya. So if you know, he's kind of a big name in Japanese music, produced a lot of acts in the 90s and well into the 2000s. Like he was with Avex, right? I think most people will recognize that sound from a lot of Avex artists. He did that stuff. Funny thing is, like, he retired 2 years ago. I don't know if he made a
interesting.
comeback. Or,
He's like,
what.
oh, for Nogizaka, I shall.
On that one episode of Nogichu, Asuka said she likes me, bro. Let's go.
Oh, I'm back. Let me make him
Asuka's
a new
actually a
song.
fan. So.
Get an Asuka center for me.
So I'm kind of excited to see what comes up. There's a
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the sound, but
Some-
just from hearing everyone being excited about him producing it, I think that got me pretty hyped up.
and it seems like a I don't want to say an image change, but it's pretty different from what Nogi has done
Oh,
as an A side in the past, right? There's like a few pictures that were released, and it looks completely not Nogi style. It's
Very Keyakizaka.
it doesn't have like the tailored look that Nogizaka usually has, like in their outfits. It's more of like sporty and
Yeah, got like the little jackets and stuff like that.
So
I like it. It's kind of all over the place, but I really like it.
we'll see what's up.
The little the weave, like the extensions in Ash's hair, dude. I'm like, oh, dude, are we going to a festival, dude? Get your stringer tank top, boys. It's time to go out to Route 246, dude. Get it? Route 246? That pun, huh? Japanese wordplay for you, Josh.
It's an actual
Get it?
route,
246?
No? Is it not?
Like we're going 246, huh? Huh, Josh? It's good, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's a little pun.
Doesn't this actually exist or something? Am I
I don't know if
understanding
it
that
exists.
differently? Anyway,
I think it is the pun that Jimmy's saying.
well, either way, it's fine. I guess we'll see. It's
there is a California 246.
well, yeah, but I was
where is
thinking
it?
like somewhere in Tokyo or something.
I don't know.
Uh,
It's Highway US State, California runs from Lompoc east to Solvang. And
look for
Santa-
the Japan one, dude.
Inez. Route 246 Japan. I've lived in California my entire life. And
Never
I've
heard any of those cities.
It's like
Oh,
mid
there is a
California.
route.
That's
There
why.
is a
We're in
route
South
246 in
California.
Japan.
See, there you go.
dude. Okay.
Oh,
all right,
okay,
all right.
okay.
Bam.
Get your cakes on Route 246, dude.
What if we
Right.
make a video being like, oh, here's the Nogizaka song, Route 246, but we're in
No,
California?
for Solvang.
Route 246 is a major highway on the island of Honshu in Japan. It originates in Chiyoda, Tokyo, and terminates in Numazu, Shizuoka, dude.
There you go, dude. It's.
All right, we'll do our own
You
version
doubt
in the
you doubt Akiti and his
California version.
title
Santa
writing,
Barbara,
bro?
dude.
Yeah, it's I don't want to drive out there. Anyway,
We'll rent a convertible, dude. We'll make a little trip out of it to Santa Barbara to do nothing, dude.
To celebrate Nogizaka's new single, we're going to the 246
this
route.
is the route that
Except
it
we
was
can't fly in
named
Japan,
after.
so we're here instead.
Yeah, dude. We can drive up, start in Santa Inez, drive all the way
You know where
west
that
to Lompoc, and then we'll circle back down, dude.
Ugh, gross. I
I
don't
was
like
"Nah, I'm
driving
good.
anymore.
I'll sit this one out. You two have fun.
You guys have your couples retreat or whatever.
Oh yeah, we do need to plan our honeymoon, Josh. After
Yeah.
after our destination wedding a couple episodes back.
Well, we'll get more stuff on that this week
Mhm.
on Music Station. But speaking of music shows, Sakamichi series groups were on Ongaku no Hi this past week.
Yeah.
I only saw the Disney stuff because I fell asleep for the rest.
Yeah, and so Nogi, Keyaki, and Hinata were all there, and they performed songs and stuff like that. Hinata did Do Re Mi, which is pretty standard fare, I guess. Right? They look cute.
I've only watched the stuff you linked in the doc.
That's
I haven't
all you need to
watched
watch.
all of it yet. Well, I mean, I usually look forward to watching all of Ongaku no Hi. You know,
Mm-hmm.
kind of
but
hold me over to the big rush of year-end music shows.
And then, Keyaki did Kaze ni Fukarete mo, and their new song, Darekane. Pon was the center for both songs, I think. Or if you, I guess, don't count the new song without a center. But I feel like Pon was featured a lot in the new song. So I'm gonna say Pon is the center for this performance at least.
Mm.
Well, I feel like they're doing
Although,
like rotating parts of
Yeah,
who is like for like temporarily this person's center, then this person. But Pon stands
Pon
out
is-
the most, right?
like she says like the little monologue, so that's why I think Pon is the center. But I mean, like watching the TV performance again, like I guess there is no center, right? There's someone in the center at different points of the choreography. So
I mean, that isn't too off from like other groups doing like, oh, this person's the center, but at different times this other person's there.
yeah, but like in Keyaki choreography, usually the center is like heavily featured.
Oh yeah, well, it's always Techi, so that's why.
Yeah, like that's what like Techi would have a different like special like choreography
Outfit
part, right?
and yeah.
Or an outfit or like a move
Mhm.
or something. So
I will say there are a couple parts in the choreography where there's no distinct center. Like when it's like a general lineup, I feel like they purposely keep a center position open, and to me that's more distracting than anything, because it doesn't feel
right.
like there's no center. It feels like there should be one that's just not there.
yeah, it's like an
Oh,
empty
interesting.
space.
Yeah, yeah. Like because
Is it like
like
the
to me-
Matsuri Jarina stuff?
yeah, it's just we're waiting for the CGI to come in. couldn't afford the CGI, dude. As I say, the strongest parts of the choreography to me are the parts where there is a distinct center, like predominant, like the when Pon comes out at the ending. I feel like is like when the choreography really comes together for me. You know.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean they are rotating members.
Mm-hmm. This Ongaku no Hi performance looks way less rough than their TV their concert one though. So
they've
that's
had
good
more.
to see.
They've had more practice.
More chances to get together, and do it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like the day after, wasn't it?
2 days, a day or 2 days.
2 days.
Something like
Okay.
that. They've at least had like a day to.
Yeah,
get
kind of get
Okay.
together, be like, okay, what happened there, guys?
guys, let's talk, guys. But
Need a debrief.
yeah, and then Nogi came through and did Harashida Summer and their Seikaiju no Rinjinyo. Everyone's surprised that Mayan was there. I'm like, well, she
Yeah, 'cause
she
she hasn't
hasn't
been stuff, right?
graduated, guys. She's still in the group.
I feel like because they don't like talk about her in Nogichu anymore. Like she isn't there, and then like even like during the face ranking, she wasn't in there. So
Yeah.
I feel like,
I mean,
especially during that one, I was kind of like, oh, I guess she's not going to be talked about in Nogichu anymore.
she's just, I guess taking it easy, man. Just chilling.
Or maybe you need to stop resting on Mayan's laurels and expecting her to be in the face ranking, Josh. Maybe she just didn't make it in,
Josh.
huh?
Jimmy,
Wait, what?
please, you know,
I'm like agreeing halfway. Yeah. Wait. What? Yeah, I mean, I guess a lot of people consider it already gone, but nah, dude, she hasn't had her official graduation. She just
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's more of like a pleasant surprise, right? Like I wasn't expecting mine. I'm like, oh yeah, she's still there. It's good. It's good to see her still. You
This
know?
is also like the first kind of big music TV show in a long time since
Yeah.
the lockdown thing. And so
Yeah.
who knows if there were like music stations that were live, would Mayan have been there? I don't know. Probably. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Because I mean, chances are that they're just performing this in an empty stage,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
instead of like with the audience.
it's
There's
pretty
no
purposeful not showing any audiences, right?
Yeah.
Because there's always that cut of like some random celebrity just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
you know.
Like, oh, they got me
like,
not clapping. Gotta
if
start
you
clapping.
watch the broadcast, like the artists would come, they perform, they leave,
Mm.
and then whoever's next would come. There wasn't, usually they're like, oh yes, it's Nogizaka and this other artist, right? They stand there, right? They get interviewed or whatever. This was just like one artist comes, they leave, and so on. Man, there's this shot with like Mizuki and Yodo-chan walking forward, and they both have short hair. Goddamn, what a shot that is!
Was all about it.
Like Junna cut her hair too. Good looking out. Nogizaka.
Meanwhile, Risa, long hair.
Fuck. Risa, goddammit. Places are open. Go get your freaking haircut. Also, there was the one Disney medley that
Oh, yeah,
a few
I saw that.
Sakamichi members took part in. It was supposed to be Mi Pan from Hinata and then Matsuda Rina from Keyaki, and then the homegirl Ikuda from Nogi. But Ikuda was not able to make it due to health issues, and so young Kubo stepped in
Ooh.
I'm kind of glad that happened in a weird way.
to take her place, and she was getting a lot of attention from the netizens, man.
Yeah, she
Oh.
popped off, dude.
There was like
Oh,
that
yeah.
hashtag, that girl in the red dress. What's her name?
Oh.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she had like a trending hashtag because no one knew her name.
I didn't know Kubo had that in her. I'm gonna be honest right with you right now. You know,
Yeah, same.
because there's not many opportunities for me to really hear them sing solo, right? So I was like already kind of excited, like, oh, cool, they're doing like a trio. I'm gonna really hear the voices. You know, Matsuda's cute. All right, okay, Mipan. I think I've heard her solo lines a little bit more, just in general. So I was like, okay, cool. Wasn't too surprised. I thought she sounded decent, and then Kubo popped off, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
And because like I think we all know Ikuta would have killed it, right? Like it's like way too in her wheelhouse.
Yeah.
And I kind of
Yeah.
would like it sucks because I did really want to hear her sing because it's one of my favorite Disney songs. But
Mhm.
I'm kind of glad because I don't think I would have had this appreciation for Kubo Shiori's singing voice if this didn't
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
You know.
See,
Yeah, if you look at the Sailor Moon stage play and you get to hear Kubo sing, you
right.
get
I was
see
gonna
some of the
mention
chops
that
in there.
too because Kubo has
I ain't gonna
done.
watch that, dude.
I think she's done more stage plays than
Uh-huh.
some of the other Nogi
Mhm.
members, right?
Mhm.
So I
She
guess
does a
that
lot of
makes
singing
sense.
Stuff, yeah. Uh-huh.
From that. So on the performance, they did Under the Sea with like all the other singers, right? With like
Yeah.
Little Glee Monster
Mhm.
and Issa from the Pump.
Mm.
And then the three of them did Part of Your World, which is the best Little Mermaid song, Don't At Me.
Yo, one of the best Disney songs in general, bro.
Word, dude. And yeah, that's when, like, if you
They
want to
don't
really hear,
reprimand their daughters.
if you really want to hear Kubo sing, she sounded really good in Part of Your World.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Matsuri
So-
did pretty good too.
yeah, she was good too.
Bright young
Mipan
women.
did her best. Like Mipan's good, but like,
What do you mean? She was fine.
yeah, I'm saying she was good. She tried her best, but then the other two, I feel like,
She just sounded nervous.
Dropping
Okay, like
everything.
her voice
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
little shaky. She didn't like.
yeah,
She wasn't bad, right? Like,
yeah. That's why I say she tried her best. I'm not saying she's bad.
I think coming
She
because
tried
like
her
Kubo
best.
sang first,
Uh huh.
and then Matsuda sang, right,
Uh huh.
and then Pan. And so
Uh huh. Uh huh.
I don't know. I feel like Matsuri was and not in any way bad, but I think she was the weakest of the three, personally.
All right, Jimmy, let's fight.
Maybe at the
hey, take it in the living room, man. Go. Stay out of the kitchen, man. And so yeah,
But
they
like,
were
I'm
good.
trying
read a
to
book.
eat later. No, when she does the bridge, I was like, yeah, me pan, get it, dude.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, those were the performances from Ongaku no Hi. I think Nogi did another song too, but I don't remember. They were part of like a medley of like classic
Oh, were they?
J-pop
Okay.
songs. But yeah, those were the main ones really that are worth watching.
Mm.
And so yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the current events.
Ooh, look at that.
Mm.
Making good time. Looking at my watch.
Yeah.
Yep, I like it.
So you know what that means? It means we're gonna take a quick break, and we're gonna be right back with the TV show roundup. Part of your world. All right. And we're back with the TV show roundup. Hey, it's the part of the show where we go over all the shows that the members have been throughout the past week. Of course, we just talked about Ongaku no Hi. I mean, I guess it kind of counts, but whatever. That's a music show. That's part of the news.
a
We're talking
show.
about variety shows mainly, right? Or
Yes.
dramas and things like that. So yeah, we of course got the regular shows. We got Hinatazaka de Aimashou, Keyakitte Kakenai, and Nogizaka Kojichu.
Next week will be Nogi Ego, so I'm looking forward to
Ooh,
that.
let's go. We do cover some appearances that members may have. And then, Kosaka Na was on this one show and her teeth is all different. God damn, what happened? Fixed her teeth, man. Didn't think they needed fixing. But here we are.
Quarantine took another idol from us.
Here we are, dude. Fake teeth Kosaka Na. Oh,
It's okay. She joins my clan.
my heart. I mean, it looks better than
teeth.
Yamashita's, dude.
We're fine, dude.
Yeah, like
It's just
what?
it's so uniform now. It's
Just like-
jarring.
Grill, like, ugh. Damn, man. Also, Kageyama Yuka was on Foot Brain, which is a soccer
Oh,
show,
yes.
and like blew
She like
everyone's minds
outsmarted.
with like
She like
her.
outsmarted the host and
Yeah,
everything.
she like blew everyone's minds with her soccer knowledge, and I was like, holy shit! Like she knows way more than I thought. I thought she was
Like, I saw a lot
only.
of Japanese comments like, "I've been following soccer for 10 years. She knows way more than I do."
Yeah, I mean, I follow soccer too, but I primarily follow Premier League, and then I thought she was only J League, right, which is like the Japanese league, and she's like,
Mhm.
and they're like, who are you following? Blah blah blah. Like, who's your favorite player? Who's your blah blah blah? And she was like laying down all these names that Nuan knew, and like, who's your favorite overseas player? And she's like, this one dude, and then everyone's like, who? and he's like the captain of this one team that's like mid-bottom table of the Premier League, and it's like, what? Like, why would you say that? Why not say like Messi or something? I don't know. And then she was like talking about all this strategy and like, oh man, it's kind of crazy.
TV show for her. Let's go.
Yeah, Connor Cody. Connor Cody plays for the Wolves, and I was like, who is that dude? He's like the captain. And I was like, what? I don't know what that is. Who? Whomst. Yeah, and the regulars of that show, the hosts, like one of them used to be a player for the Japanese national team, right? And even he was like, I don't know who that is. It's crazy. I don't know, man.
That's not the only show featuring
No.
Kageyama Yuka.
This week's Hina Ai is continuing
nice.
the feature on Miss Kage. She's back. We're back in the studio. I mean, it's just more stuff catching her back up to what's going on.
There's stuff that you missed out on, right?
They're
I can't say I have any actual distinct highlights, right? Maybe me Bread getting her butt stuck in a locker.
Oh, that was my highlight.
But
how does that?
But I was gonna say I like Hinatazaka
tick booty, dude,
because of how much they bully Audrey. Right?
Yeah.
Usually it's like the other way around, right? The MCs kind of bully the idols, right? Make fun of them, give them opportunities a lot. But like, no, dude, Hinatazaka is always bullying Audrey, dude.
I feel like it was
even Wakabayashi got his today, right? They're like, sometimes we be like trying to joke around with him, and he be into it, dude. And he like, yo, what?
Because like,
hold on,
it's like, man, when Manama was doing the burrito thing, you were like. He had a shit-eating grin, bro. And he's like, no. It's like, oh, unfortunately for you, we have video of that shit. And he was like...
he's like, bro, no.
But yeah, my highlight was, Kageyama was still trying to learn how to do their, Hinatazaka46 des. And then, Kumi would, throw it out randomly during the show. And she's like, oh,
Jesus.
Damn it.
She's like, at this time? What is this?
Why would you say it now, dude? What? But that was I felt like the bullying or the teasing, I guess, was pretty well balanced for a time, and now it's just tipped all the way over. To
the scales are just
Hinata just bullying Audrey all the time.
One thing that they mentioned in the episode is that they always they don't ever sit all the way back. They always sit like halfway to the chair just so they could get ready and say something, which I thought was really a good tip and a lot of what I gain into.
Because when we do this show, I'm like,
yeah,
it fixes their
yeah,
posture, right?
Boy, go ahead.
It forces them to sit straight.
Yeah,
so you don't slouch over. But nah, we
get your posture checked, dude.
We chilling.
Get your posture on, boys.
But yeah, that was Kina Ai. Same shit usually. Right. More stuff next week. I don't know what's going on. Let's go to Keyakizaka.
Yo, this episode was good, man.
It was.
I laughed a lot.
Probably won't be called this soon. Will we still have Tsuchi and Sawabe? Hopefully. I don't know.
Hopefully.
We'll see. Because this week is Keyakizaka versus Sawabe Yu. Just like before, where the members would challenge Sawabe for the Sawabe prize. This time, it's more members. Hey, we didn't get a chance to play in a game to win the prize. So it's our turn, right? But they have to appeal to Sawabe first. What are you going to do for me?
Yeah, so why should I accept this challenge?
Yeah. So they would be like, oh, I'll make this thing, or I'll make art, or as Sugai, I'll compliment you really badly. And he's like, nah.
Oh, she's so bad, dude.
I'm good.
I just love that he's like, nah, I'm good, dude. What, bro? Come on, man.
Come on, dude. Yeah, so, we had members be MCs instead, since Sawabe, the MC, is participating. So we got Inoue and Aoi.
Mm-hmm.
They were terrible.
What's up?
We had, who
I
was
enjoy
challenged?
when they get to MC, and I hope that they never get good at it because it's got just the right amount of jank for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just.
I feel like
just
Aoi is like a little better, but then like both of them together, I feel like just boost each other up.
Yeah.
It
I like when,
felt like I was watching 48 and 30, our 30-minute series where we cover the 48 group news. You can find on our YouTube
Advertisement.
channel.
Are you saying I'm the Inoue of the group?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's fair to say.
But I like when so who was it? Takemoto, right? She wanted Pokemon sword or shield.
She wanted sword, and he was like, "Yo,
Sword,
I got
right.
shield." She's like, "Oh, word?" He's like, "Yeah, you can just have
Okay.
it." She's like,
And then always like, oh wait, no. Let's. She wanted sword or
She
whatever the
wanted
hell that
sword.
is. So we gotta play.
I don't know how it works. It's a little bit, but it's different though, from what I know.
Yeah, whatever the hell that is. So we gotta keep going. She was like regulating, dude. Little
It was like the
Aoi.
most half-assed response. Was so
yeah.
like when
we
she did
played,
with that
Wii.
Wakananai kettle, dude.
So whatever she wanted this, whatever that is. So okay, let's keep going. Anyway, any highlights?
A lot of Pokemon this episode, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is a tie
It is.
between Chukemon trying to Takemoto Yui trying to hand Sawabe his pouch that she made for him with the freaking basket.
Yeah,
they're
socially
Because it's like,
distancing,
socially
man.
distanced, dude.
He's like,
But also, so Morita Hikaru is challenging Sawabe to a Pokemon quiz battle because she wants a Sabo plush, right?
Mhm.
And at one point, they're asking about the original legendary birds. You know the trios, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno.
one of those stress.
Yeah, dude. But so she's like, oh, the question was like, oh, so in the Kanto region, these legendary bird or something like that. And then Ishimori's dumbass on the side, dude. There's Pokemon in Kanto, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
I
was a good
actually
one.
started laughing. I was like, oh man, you're so dumb. I love you.
And then Pokemon looks at it like, okay, shut up, wait.
It's always good when she's
Posts
there.
that meme, dude. She's like,
Yeah, I feel like it's always good when Ishimori's there because she will
yeah.
say something stupid in the background,
She said something like later on too, and I was kind of like,
just laugh at
this is her.
things. That's been her thing, you know.
Mm.
I like
Josh.
the progression of Sugai. How like she was really bad. Every single time she saw me just be mad, like just shut up already.
Shut the hell up, man.
Yo, look at your leg hairs, bro. They look so nice. We never get to see them. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Shut up, Sugai. Damn. Shut the hell
But then
up.
eventually
bro.
she started getting the hang of it, right?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, where's Ozeki? Oh, she's here.
Oh,
Well,
she's going
Ozeki's
after
missing.
Ozek's
Yeah,
place,
she's trying to take
dude.
Ozek's spot, dude.
Like Ozeki wasn't there, so
Uh-huh.
Sugai
Couldn't
had
defend
to-
her bands.
Yeah, he's like, girl, get off my man's. My man's Sawabe.
So wait.
Wait.
More next week. I think Risa does something. So looking forward.
Mhm.
Let's fucking go. Get that prize.
They play some games, huh?
But yeah, that was Keyakake. This is a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to say all the shows are pretty decent, worth watching.
Yeah,
this
because we're
week.
back
Yeah.
in the studio, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, we're all back in the studio. So Nogichu also back in the studio. We're back with the Monomane Grand
Ooh.
Prix thing, where they basically just make fun of each other.
Yeah, can I say, I don't think there's been an actual, like, impressive monomane since Shiraishi Mai did an impression of,
Kaz.
what is
Kaz.
it? Kaz?
Yeah.
That was, like, the last actually good one. The thing that makes these worthwhile to watch has always been this is their chance to just talk shit about each other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just put each
It
other
is.
on blast.
Yep. And so Maya, Wada Maya is the two-time
Ooh.
reigning champion. She's won the past 2 times they've done this. So
Mhm.
it's
I think
she's
Boy and I both picked
quite fun.
Amaya highlight.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
that's mine
picked
too,
I picked her Ikuta Erica one, right? The homegirl Erica.
Uh-huh,
She's like,
Uh-huh.
yo, this girl be acting like Giant from Doraemon, dude. When she be hanging out with Akimoto Manatsu, dude, and she's just like sits down, puts her leg up on her and stuff like that.
Like,
It's
oh,
oh,
you
you
got
got
some
some snacks? Oh, it's not that good. You can have this.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
give this to you.
What you got? You lip
Oh,
balm?
it's your bag. I got
nice.
this new lipstick. Oh, okay. Let me
Oh,
put
it's
it
mine.
on. Oh,
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it.
Damn. Mine was.
when she did that, I was like, I could imagine Ikuta doing that.
Yeah, just it's the gremlin Ikuta that like
Uh-huh.
very we don't get to see often, but every now and then it peeps through, right? Like when she's
best
being
part is-
obnoxious doing her radio show in the back of
Yeah.
the bus and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
People trying to sleep. She's like, it's time for Ikuta radio.
God damn it.
Oh,
Shut up.
What a gremlin, Erica. You need to chill out, dude. People
She
trying
was
to
there
sleep,
too,
dude.
like sitting there. Like she wasn't backstage. She was like, "Yeah, I'm here." But my
Yeah.
highlight was when she did a monomane of the Create Boy choreographers, where he would be like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, good. And so now let's and she had like the bow tie. That's like the Create Boy trademark.
Mhm.
It's so funny. Oh, if I move here, then I'll bump into her. And he's, okay then. So, let me just do this. And he's like, oh, great, that's good. All right, now, it's like, is that how they actually
rolls
like?
back.
Is that how they do it? Like it's so like on the fly like that, do the choreography and shit.
Uh-huh.
I need to see some behind the scenes of like how they make this kind of shit.
I just love these Sony music girls just putting staff on blast during these episodes.
They're like, yo, that's
No
not
one's
even
safe,
a
dude.
member.
Like Shida Monica making fun of the hair and make son back
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, yo, that's not even a member of the group. What are you doing, man? Right, there's
Yo,
more
they didn't
next
ask for
week.
this, bro.
I like the media making fun of Yamazaki. She like butts in every conversation.
Yeah.
I like how
Just
comes in,
sitting,
"Oh, okay."
facing away. Oh, what are we talking about? Demon Slayer. That's the one saying Taisho period, right? Oh, that's it, dude. Yeah.
I like history. I know.
Let me tell you this fact about Taisha period.
Yeah, she's there. Everyone's like, dude, she knows about everything, bro.
I like how
She's
she
jumping in all. It's like all those quiz shows she's been getting ready for, dude.
she was like backstage,
Just
right?
makes
I
her
like
a great
how
conversationalist.
I like how she immediately realized like, oh shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking
She's like, I know what they're
media,
gonna talk about.
No. But,
That's funny because someone was like, "Oh yeah, every single member has experienced this." Like they're butting into the conversation, like no one's safe. She's
I
like,
like,
"Oh, maybe the fourth chance." Like, no, everyone.
Rentan or not Rentan. Rentan was there. But Ume had some pretty good ones too.
Oh yeah,
Making fun
the
of
little.
Ririan.
Huh?
Like what the
I
hell?
think she's done
Ririan?
before, right? Yeah, yeah.
There's
Or,
like times where we're supposed to just stand there, but she's like moving and shit.
What about Semya Ray's impression of Gyaru Tsutsui Ayame, dude?
You're like, what? You act like that?
That?
You act like that? What?
I was like, yo, I have not done knucks like that since I was in 7th
Right.
grade, bro. What is-
I'll bring you back.
And then I remember it's because Tsutsui Ayame is in 7th grade.
Is actually it's a kid.
Actual child. Yeah, there's some good ones, man. Some
Yeah.
pretty good ones. Worth
It's been a while
watching.
since we've seen this, so good to see them.
You got some more next week, so
Mm-hmm.
check it out.
Yeah,
That's it.
it, right? That's it for the TV show roundup.
Yep.
So you know what that means? It means that's it for this week's episode.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment down below telling us what you think. We talked about a lot of things, such as all the Keyakizaka news. Let us know what you're thinking about that. Are you looking forward to the new group? Are you wishing that they didn't? Let us know. Maybe we'll pick it for a comment of
What
the week. or
should
maybe
be
Josh.
their name, dude? That's the question.
Ooh, what should their name be?
ooh.
Drop in the comments down below. But in the meantime, if you want to keep up to date with us, you can always follow us on Twitter or follow us on Twitch, so you can come hang out with us every Tuesday around 7 Pacific time p.m. Hang out for the live show where we talk about things that the Sakamichi series groups have been doing in real time, and we communicate with you guys in chat. But that's gonna be it for this week. See you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.